Hey everyone, I wanted to share one of my short stories from my new upcoming book, Red Wings. This first story is called Stop Fucking Around. Let's get right into it. I can see it now, with the yearning grumble of my stomach, my eyes raised to the glistening heights of the towering structure before me. Red Lobster, this would be the vehicle of my redemption. But it was then that a sign caught my eye, one so apropos of what I felt in my core and very being. In bold print, it rested outside the gilded doors. Stop fucking around, the sign read.
There Will Never Be a Rainbow by Rod Gilley is a collection of 10 fantasy horror stories. It's quite a range of content, sure to make that ass hurt. Lots of these stories are really strong and creative, really making you think about it long afterwards. A few of them can feel a bit average, but are still interesting enough to not be a slog. Each story has a really cool title picture too, created by Rod himself. My only real criticism of the book, as a whole, is the cover doesn't really sell the book very well if you ask me. Hell, I think even using one of the individual covers like Bellino the Collector would work better and draw more people's interest to buy it. I'm going to talk briefly about each of these stories and give you a star ranking for each one. Story 1, There Will Never Be a Rainbow. A woman finds herself failing to escape an endless alley, just like I fail at fatherhood.
I don't want to play that game anymore.
She is running and being haunted by strange threats. This story is surreal and nightmarish, a really good start, and a 4-star story. Story 2, My Beloved Haunt. A newlywed medieval couple as the knightly husband is called away for duty. Tragedy strikes and things get really weird. This story was engaging, but not one that really stuck with me. Still a 3-star. Story 3, Will you? No, I mean really, will you? I know I wouldn't. A call girl has a busy night servicing the strange needs of all these supernatural entities, from thirsty-ass vampires to penis-toed demons. This chick sees it all. This one is silly, but probably the weakest entry in the list. Another 3-star. Story 4, Bellino the Collector. As someone who loves the mad painter/artist tropes of Pickman's Model and Layers of Fear, this one hit just right for me.
Such a bloody rush?
A model models for an old mysterious painter, but as his masterpiece is finished, something strange happens. This one was great. Too short, I wanted more. 4 stars. Story 5, Together Forever. This one is the last of the weaker tales, and the rest are serious bangers. An old woman is being abused at her care home and finds solace in her memories of her youth with her husband. Another surreal story with an interesting moral about the sufferings of life in relation to eternity. Story 6, Fate and Karma. A couple meets with a strange lawyer to get a divorce settled, but little did they know, this was actually a horrific test whose ramifications will shape their future. Will revenge or forgiveness reign? These two have a pretty rocky relationship.
Officially pissed me the fuck off, buddy. You've officially pissed me the fuck off. You're a scum.
It actually couldn't be much worse. This one was actually pretty creepy and awesome. 5 stars, baby. Story 7, Serenity. Woo! This one ruled. The best story of the lot, and it was actually really moving. A couple move into a new home and discover an old terrifying mirror. I'm retarded? What happens in this book is wild, and I really loved it. It's like an acid trip Narnia with crazy time fluctuations. And Narnia is my favorite fantasy book of all time. A really good read, and I was super happy with this. 5 stars. Story 8, Santimal. A mouth-breathing thief gets a little too handsy with a museum statue and learns to regret it. This is really short, supernatural and bizarre, but also really cool. 4 stars. Story 9, Fear of the Dark. A man with severe clinical fear of the dark begins to lose his eyesight. This one was pretty great, and it's a great idea for a short story. 4 stars. Story 10, Little Bird. A serial killer story with all the glitz, glamour, and idiosyncratic criminals of a Thomas Harris story. As a huge fan of the Hannibal trilogy, books and movies, this story hit great for me. Another solid 5 stars. Overall, folks, this book is a really solid read with some fantastic ideas. As far as short stories go, Serenity rivals my favorite stories of Lovecraft and Howard. It's really freaking good, and I would love to see an expanded story told in its setting. Get this book, folks, if you like short, bite-sized reads. This one is actually pretty dang top tier. Thanks for watching, people. Share your favorite story in this book in the comments, and let me know what story I should review next.
Story 2, Pooping Without Peeing. It dawned on me in the autumn light, the piercing rays from heaven speaking in whisper. It cannot be done. Whenever I poop, I pee without fail. If not just but a little.